All right, so I was gonna get on here and start like pruning my rosemary plant, right? I had just got done doing the sage, cleaning it up. I'm about to set letting it dry because I washed it. I'm gonna put it in a jar. Something like that. Put it in the jar. But there was a word, right? The pruning process, the shedding process, letting go. And that's what God has been dealing with me on, is letting go, right? So what I was gonna do was go ahead and basically just clean it up, trim it back, and then put it in the grow tent because we're coming into fall and in winter, and so yeah, harvest. So we getting into harvest, and so this is a time where you're either preparing for harvest or you are actually harvesting plants, right? And throughout the year, what you've done is you prune. Now the rosemary I didn't prune so much because I had it over the winter. I had what they called it. Uh, I had it over the winter. I had it in the grow tent, and so when I put it outside in the spring, it just went crazy, right? And so it was taller. They was up here. The plant was like all the way up here, but I pretty much trimmed all of those because I use them. I use them for cooking and make like I haven't made any oils, but I put some in like some hair stuff that I have. But yeah, like I was doing my if you follow me on Instagram at Loyalty Meds LLC, I did a video where I was pruning the sage plant and one of the big pieces popped off, and then it was like sometimes we pieces while we're being pruned by God, or while we're pruning our plants, while we're pruning whatever, pieces of some that will break off that we may have not wanted to break off, maybe off of us, but it's for the best, right? And in that sense, let me show you something. So this was the piece that broke off, right? You see how big it is? It's a pretty significant piece. And so I was like, you know what? I can put this in some water and grow a whole new plant. And that's probably a word too. But yeah, so sometimes when we're being pruned, sometimes when we're going through a process of, moving or whatever God may be doing in our lives or whatever, it may be time for us to do. Certain things fall off of us, whether that be family, friends, items, people, places, jobs, animals, whatever it is, right? And whole time God wants us to let go and we hold on to it, but it's a process. Letting go can be a process, right? But it's definitely worth it. So now what I can do with this plant, with this broken piece, I can grow a whole new plant, right? And then, yeah. So I just feel like I should share that. Y'all stay blessed. Oh, but first, check out the rosemary, y'all. This plant was like down here, but last summer went crazy. So I wanna get it cleaned up real good, make some oils. Rosemary is great for the scalp, great for the blood flow, great for your hair. Smells good. I don't know if y'all ever used that Miel product with the rosemary in it. That stuff hit. Makes your hair grow, keeps your hair, for the most part, you got like thick, you got them thick curls, thick nappy hair. It's pretty good for your scalp. And I used it for a whole month to get my foundation back, because I have had over the years, I've always dyed my hair, cut it, just the whole nine, right? And so now I'm getting into the process of leaving it alone, of nurturing it, because you're a plant, you're a garden, you're like a soil, and so we have to treat our bodies as such, treat our spirits, feed our spirits, nourish our spirits, and foundation. If you can get your foundation right, whether that be literally your gut, whether that be your scalp, whether that be your mind, whether that be your heart, if you can give that to God and get your foundation right, you'd be surprised at how strong you would be in certain aspects. Like I noticed God move, getting my hair to grow a certain kind of way, getting like the foundation right. That whole month, it was like the foundation was built. And so eventually I had to take off like what I was doing. I was doing like a plastic cap every day, wearing it to sleep. It was sometimes it'd be funky and stuff. And I'm sweating, I'm working. It was just the whole process. And one day I hope to like share that, maybe even monetize it, but more just share it with people who are trying to grow their hair and take care of their scalp, right? Because I don't care if you a man and you gonna keep your hair good, it still ain't comfortable to have a dry scalp. I live in Colorado. It's dry. It's dry. And it don't help, you know. But yeah, this is the Rosemary. Again, follow me on Instagram at Loyalty Meds LLC. She smells good, and I'm about to get her cleaned up and put her in the tent so we can so she could be in there over the winter. But yeah, y'all stay blessed.